Hey guys, made back to 80 out of 10, and here's my spoiler review on Lanterns episode 2. And now, episode 2 made me wonder, maybe the reason why the show is called Lanterns and not just Green Lantern is because, as we know that only the Green Lanterns exist right now. The Yellow Lantern, the Red Lantern, and the other Lantern factions haven't existed yet. Like, we see the people who kidnapped John and I remember seeing people theorize that these people could be the Red Lanterns. And obviously we see at the end Sinestro, and so far, my Green Lantern lore isn't so big, but I obviously know that Sinestro was a Green Lantern, but then he ended up losing his trust in the Green Lanterns and became the Yellow Lantern, and basically was one of the leading founders of the Yellow Lanterns. So, if my theory, I say my theory that got created, even though I just stole it from 3C Films. Shout out to him, by the way. But if the theory is correct, then and presumably by the end, the other factions like the Red Lantern, the Yellow Lanterns, and the other factions of Lanterns would be created. And one thing for me, but everyone was saying, episode 1 was really good. Even though I wasn't going to come back to them from their take, I personally didn't feel like this because one thing is that, I don't get me wrong, episode 1, the ending very intriguing. But most of the episode 1 was more dialogue heavy, and most of it required for me just to absorb it in a lot of the dialogue, knowing that it'd probably be important for the future of the season. And doing that for so long kind of gets boring, so I wasn't as high on episode 1. And I wasn't even as high for when episode 2 was coming out. But all my arguments of episode 1, out the door episode 2. Because now we were getting put into the action, and we're finding out more of the mysteries of the town, Rushville. And we're continuing get going in more and more deep with the Green Lantern lore, and also the mystery around Rushville. Also, funny enough, I don't know why, but why does most the DCU have to have a pocket dimension? Like, ignoring Creature Commandos and Supergirl, Superman, Lex Luthor had a pocket dimension. Peacemaker had a pocket dimension. Lanterns, Hal Jordan had a pocket dimension. I don't know if that was a coincidence or just a happy accident, but I noticed that while watching the episode. Most of the people in the DCU either has a stable or unstable pocket dimension. Mostly unstable. Anyways, I give this episode a 8.5. Bye.